So do I.
What's about to happen? Oh! Get him! Pokemon battle! Let's go!
Welcome to driver's ed class.
I like
To
the
emphasize the
Legend of
importance
Zelda music he
driving
uses.
safety, I'm legally required to show you all a state-mandated video of the horrors of what will happen to you if you drive
I
distracted
never did
while
driver's
under
ed.
the influence. Enjoy.
I was too cool for it.
Texting while driving with my family in the car.
Don't text and drive. It's not cool, bro.
Oh my God!
Oh God! Oh!
Ah, my legs! My legs are broken! My son is dead! The pain! Wait!
Oh!
Buddy, look out! There's another gun!
Oh!
Oh, my
Y'all were
back
watching
is
this
dead.
video?
It's all my fault! I should have obeyed road safety laws! Ah!
Bruh! Oh!
Hi,
God!
I'm Bryson, and I got absolutely traumatized
That
by
sounded
the
horrible.
driver's ed safety videos. They're designed to scare beginner drivers into never texting while driving, which, on paper, is a good thing. But those videos have to cater to the average audience, and I wasn't like other boys. I was a sensitive
different.
young man. I had avoided all
He
of
said
that
he different.
mature imagery for most of my life. The most intense thing I had seen up until that point was Jurassic Park.
That was the
And
most
then,
intense?
all of a sudden, I was being shown real footage of children getting
Bro,
destroyed by a drunk
you're
driver
15, 16
and a
at
family
this
dying
point,
in
right?
a brutal multi-car accident.
First time? Okay, okay. Late bloomer.
Never gonna drive. I had some pretty bad driving anxiety after that. Showing the horrors to a delicate young lad will do that. Eventually, with a lot of encouragement, I started driving all on my own with an instructor, and I actually did pretty well.
I actually learned via my dad, bro. Oh my God. If you have to learn from an African parent, bro, just get ready. Just get ready for the constant yelling, constant, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And I was in a minivan while I was learning, bro. So like that made it twice as hard. Ugh, driver's ed. Not my favorite thing, man. Not my favorite thing at all.
I was gonna take it seriously and be cautious regardless, but I guess fear of the horrors didn't
the
hurt any.
horrors.
Except my fragile psyche. My driving instructor was pretty chill and told me about all her ghost stories while I drove. She had, allegedly, encountered a lot of spirits.
Okay,
That
that's
made
a lot of
sense to me
spirits
because
indeed.
if you're spending a lot of time in a car with a high schooler behind the wheel, your soul is way closer to the great beyond than the average person.
I couldn't do
In fact,
it.
I was in the car when another student tried to turn right too soon and nearly got us T-boned by
Oh
another car.
gosh. And I know
Don't
she
collide
almost
with another car on the test.
she almost
you'll
had a
lose
heart
points.
attack.
And maybe some limbs. You know, my late grandma hit a lot of cars. Her spirit was just telling me about it last night.
And
Oh,
bing,
my
bang,
God.
boom, I got
Grandma
my driver's
dead.
license. Only to discover I have a horrible sense of direction. Seriously, I'm so grateful for GPS because if there isn't a magical blue line guiding my every move, I literally cannot reach my destination.
I am kind of like this, and there is a huge issue with this, guys. We have to learn how to be able to navigate without the reliance on the blue line, the almighty GPS, man. If you can't get around the state that you have been living in for multiple years, shame on you, bro. Turn off that GPS, actually pay attention to your surroundings. That way, if you don't have your phone one day, you're still able to get to where you need to go. We can't always use our GPS for everything.
Had I been born before the 21st century and had to get around with a paper map, I simply would have died. Hey Siri, which way is north? Because of my nature and also witnessing the horrors, I consider myself a pretty careful driver. But
Put
that
hands
can
on the wheel.
sometimes be a bad thing because I'll end up being too careful and not turning left when I had plenty of time to go.
Ah, you're one
or
of those.
stopping at a yellow light that I totally could have gone through.
You're too scared. You're too scary. He's scary, bro.
I could have gone.
Oh, whoa. What is that? What is that? What is that?
You make me sick.
The Green Goblin?
And while I'm pretty good at driving, I have been involved in a rather violent automobile accident. I was backing out of a parking space and I had unfortunately left a mark on the other car, and I started panicking.
How do you suck
grabbed some
at
paper
driving
and
that
wrote a
bad?
note. I bumped your car. I'm so sorry. I'll pay for it. Please don't be mad at me. Ah! And I went on with my
At least
day
he left
feeling
a note.
horrible sense of dread.
Hey, some people wouldn't leave that note. They're just gonna get out of their car, turn left, turn right, see if anybody saw them scratch the other car. If they didn't, they're leaving immediately. So good for Bryson for at least leaving a note, because a lot of people would not have done that at all.
And then my phone rang.
Oh yeah, they're calling to
I
collect
saw your
payment.
note. Looks like you just rubbed some of your car's paint onto mine. And when I wiped it, it came right off.
Okay,
My car isn't even dented or scratched.
nice.
Okay. Are you mad at me?
Nah, we're all good. Thanks for leaving the note. Bye.
That's
As
a
you
cool
can tell
person
from that
right there.
story,
Yeah.
Parking is not my strong suit. I'll only park between two vehicles if I absolutely have to.
Really?
Close parking spots are overrated anyways. I don't mind the walk. It's what I got these legs
Yeah,
for.
me too, me too, me too. I'll park far away so I don't have to park near cars. I feel you, Bryson. I feel you, Bryce. That's a far walk though. Golly, man, you sure you
yes.
good?
This is a much better solution than simply learning how to park. Great problem-solving skills.
Parallel parking is
Thanks,
horrible.
me.
I hate it.
And don't even think
Oh!
about asking me to parallel park. I
Oh!
only passed that part of the driver's test because we were in a little car and we parked in the exact same
Facts.
spot in the exact same way
Facts.
every time.
Facts.
And now I drive a big fat American car because
Ooh.
Bo's rump takes up 7
Big ol'
seats.
thick. And that's just terrible to parallel park in.
Hey, you're under arrest for third-degree bad parking, and you'd better listen to me because
this
I have a
camera's shaking.
big, scary
Ooh.
dog.
So do I.
What's about to happen? Oh! Get him! Pokemon battle! Let's go! All right. Hey, man, parallel parking is the quickest way to lose aura, because if your girl is in the car and she sees a spot, she's like, oh, park there, and it's a parallel spot. If you don't get it within like the first try, and then you constantly trying to like readjust yourself, redo it and whatnot, you lost all your aura. Your girl is judging you. Everybody who's trying to watch you park is judging you, bro. You're not cool anymore. How embarrassing. You got to do it on the first try.
I also hate driving in crowded areas. When
Okay,
there are too
most
many
people do.
or cars, I go into fight or flight until I find a less crowded space. It's like the law of diffusion. This, combined with my parking difficulties, means that my nightmare scenario is
I usually
trying to
just
find
go in,
parking
like,
in a big
the
city.
far left
Genuinely,
lane.
that's how they would torture me in hell. However, just because I'm more comfortable in open spaces doesn't mean I'm safer. I was driving to visit a friend who lives a long way from me. It was just me and an open road with hardly any other
That
cars.
sounds nice. That sounds
and since
nice.
there was so much space, we were all going pretty fast.
I like that.
Suddenly,
Go
the car in
fast.
front of me swerved to the side to reveal a
snap.
metal ladder lying in the middle of the road.
You better swerve.
I slammed the brakes and swerved around it.
Nice.
Such a drastic movement at such a high speed caused the backside of my car to skid out to the side.
Makes
I
sense,
eased off
makes
the
sense.
brake, made some adjusting turns,
Okay,
and regained control of
There
the
you
vehicle.
go. There you go.
Thankfully,
There you
if it had
go.
kept skidding, the car would have tipped and rolled.
Probably.
And I totally could have
Probably.
died. To whoever left a metal ladder lying
Screw
down the
you.
road, you're actually supposed to prop the ladder up to climb it. Lying it down flat defeats the purpose. Hope this helps.
you're
As
funny,
the years
Bryson.
went by, my anxiety around driving became less and less intense. But one day, it all came flooding back
Oh,
when
God.
I realized I was driving in between two
God.
big semi-trucks.
Terrible.
I felt trapped,
Terrible
and
place to
claustrophobic
be.
and totally at their mercy. What if they decided to look at each other and nod
just crush
and then
you?
just absolutely horrifying. However, I'm more afraid of myself losing to this intrusive thought. Don't do it.
What? Final Fit? Oh,
do it.
go up the
Don't
ramp?
do it.
Oh no, the Mario Kart item! You gotta do it now! What did you get? A fire flower? A bomb? Ooh! Nice! What next? You're in first place though. No, you're not. She is. Woo! My gosh, Bryson. Get that finish line. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Man, if you don't think every time you get on the road isn't Mario Kart, you're not driving right. The point is to get to the destination as quick as you can, to swerve as hard as you can, to cut off as much people as you can, and arrive there first. If you're not doing that, you're losing every single time.
You know what? today's the day. I'm doing it.
Oh, he actually did it. Oh, no. Oh, yep. That's pretty much how it'll
Now that we've
go.
gone over my embarrassing driving stories, we're gonna move on to judging other people's
Yes.
poor driving.
Let's judge
Because,
other people.
As we all know, the mistakes I make are cool and sexy, but the mistakes other people make
Not
are
cool,
unforgivable.
not
My friends
sexy.
and I once witnessed someone in the right lane choose to turn left and cut everyone off.
Idiots.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck?
But you know what's worse
Idiots.
than doing something stupid? Doing something stupid and blaming someone else for it. There I was, driving along when I came to a four-way stop.
Four-way.
One car would go,
Everybody
then the car
stops.
to the right would go, and so on. Things were proceeding in an orderly, lawful fashion.
It's first come, first
and
serve
they
to me.
continued that way without anyone throwing a wrench in the works with a
Okay.
completely unanimous understanding of traffic
So
procedure.
who's gonna
And
throw the
everyone made it
wrench?
to their destinations without incident. I lied! The car to my right went, then the car in front of me, who had the right of way, started to go.
Mm-hmm.
Just then, a second car to my right decided that it was
Oh,
my
okay.
turn. She
Nope.
sped forward
Not
and
your
was on
turn.
a collision course with the car in front of me. She
Damn!
slammed her
In a
brakes
rush?
and had the audacity to honk at him and
Woo!
flip him off. So, to be clear, you're angry at him because you broke the law and the world didn't cater to your nonsense?
Hey, man, that is most drivers, though. Nobody ever thinks it's their fault, even when it is their fault. And I'm going to be honest with you. The people who be messing up like that most of the time, they be women. Women cannot drive. Not all women. Not all women. Some women can drive. But women, bro, they be running over curves. They be running into people and be like, oopsie. They be thinking it's funny, it's cute. It's not funny. It's not cute. Learn to drive or cut up your license. It's that easy.
Well, news flash, buddy. The world doesn't revolve around you and society has rules.
Yeah.
So instead of blaming a law-abiding citizen, you should take responsibility for your
Yeah,
actions.
take
instead of
accountability.
acting like an entitled, petulant child.
That's what I'm talking
Officer,
about.
Hit her with the delicensing beam.
Yes, hit her with that beam. Hit her with her twice. Yes, you don't need a license.
Another time, I was waiting to turn left, and the person behind me honked at me to turn.
Oh, God.
But there was literally no gap in traffic. Oh, you want me to turn left right now through 2 lanes of uninterrupted traffic? Of course, my liege, is my command. You like that? Huh? Is that good? Now no one gets to turn left.
Nobody
What?
gets to turn
This
left.
isn't what you wanted? Well, maybe don't honk at me when I've done nothing wrong!
I feel you,
Officers,
Haminations.
remove his horn!
Remove the horn. Now he can't honk the horn no more. I like that. I like that.
I have lost count of how many times I've seen people drive past the double white lines and then decide that they want to exit and cut across the road. It's so unsafe, as is speeding and texting while driving. I would always judge people who did these things, and then I learned that my own family does all of them. The enemy was much closer than I could have ever imagined. That's right. I have witnessed my mother, father, and sister all
Everybody's
openly break the
doing
speed
it.
limit and
Everybody
text while
does it,
driving.
bro.
One time,
Everybody
my
texts
dad
and drives.
missed his exit, stopped on the freeway,
no.
reversed,
Oh!
and cut across into the exit lane.
All right.
It was the most unsafe maneuver I've
Very
ever
unsafe.
seen. Bro literally risked his wife's, and his kids' lives.
said he
just
gotta
to
make
save
that
10
exit.
minutes. Remember, kids, a good driver sometimes misses their exit. A bad driver never does.
Hey, I've definitely done that before. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Definitely done that before, bro. I am not trying to hit the recalculating and then I had extra 10 to 15 minutes left on my destination. I'm good. I'm not trying to go through that right now. I'm straight, bro. No, sir. I hate it.
Seize them! I have told them several times to cut it out, but they don't listen to me. I guess I was traumatized too much by the driver's ed videos, but they obviously weren't traumatized enough. But I refuse to let my family corrupt me. This is what being a chain breaker looks like.
A chain breaker. All right, go. Oh, okay, Haminations. You kind of hot. Ooh. Okay, Haminations. Do not. He put that phone on do not disturb.
Speaking of my dad, he's got a Tesla that lets your phone act as the keys. So when you park the
That's
car,
cool, that's
you
cool,
can
that's
just
cool.
walk away, and it'll
Hell yeah,
automatically
big
stop
Tesla.
the car and lock it. But he's gotten too used to that luxury, to the point that when he's using someone else's car, he'll
just leaves
walk
it-
away,
okay.
leaving it unlocked and running. He's done it with my car several times.
You cannot leave a car running and just walk inside the store, bro. I've always wondered why people do that. Like, do you think people won't just hop inside of your whip and drive off with it? People will steal your car straight up. So, you best lock that door if you get out of that car, man. I'm not trying to come out of that gas station with my car missing or my car sitting on bricks or something, man. People will steal your shit.
But the worst thing about his car is that it claimed to have an auto drive feature. Innocent, naive, trusting
Tesla,
little Bryson decided
you gotta
to
pay
take
for
that
it,
at
man.
face value. So when my dad let me borrow it, I
You try to
decided
go
try it out. And
sleep
it
behind the
immediately
wheel?
cut someone off and tried to
Oh
change
my
lanes
gosh.
in the middle of a turn,
Oh.
almost colliding with a truck. I had to take control to prevent it. And I
Oh
looked
my
it up,
God.
And apparently, if the auto drive hit something, I would be liable for the damage.
Okay,
I'm
your hands
never
have to
doing
be
that
on the
again.
wheels.
I'll crash a
'Cause
car
your hands have to
myself
be on the
before
wheels,
letting
probably.
a clanker do it for me.
A clanker? Oh, we calling them clankers now? Oh.
And don't even get me started on turning all the buttons into an iPad. Time to use my turn signal.
It's the
Let
future,
me just
man.
Open the turn signal app. Oh, it needs to reconnect to
Wait,
Wi-Fi.
wait, is that
Oh,
true?
It's updating.
You need a
Okay,
turn
open?
signal for
Oh, let me verify my email for my turn signal
a
app
Tesla?
account.
No
Oh,
way.
dang. I've reached the limit of turn signal uses this month and will have to upgrade to the
This
premium
can't be real.
subscription
This
to
can't
gain
be
more
real.
uses. Let me just enter my card info.
This can't be real.
Okay, unlimited turn signal activated.
Somebody, please, if you have a Tesla, please tell me, like, do you really have to, I know you don't have to pay to use your turn signal. I get that that's part of the joke, but I heard that you have to pay for so much stuff on the Tesla that, like, just buying a Tesla base model with no added features is basically a waste of your time. I need to know, bro, because, like, that's getting ridiculous, man. That's getting awfully ridiculous.
Limited turn signal activated. Confirm with a face scan, a fingerprint scan, and a blood sample. And boom! Now I can finally look away from this iPad and back to the road to use my turn signal.
And you killed a lot of people. Congratulations, Bryson.
What
You're
a
a
thrill to
murderer.
be living in this futuristic era of transportation. And I hate the Cybertruck. Ah!
I hate it
suck
too,
at
bro.
3D
I hate it
modeling,
too,
but
man.
even an idiot like me can 3D model it. Pentagon, extrude, add wheels, done. Piece of shit.
Hey,
Every
you
time
did
I
it.
see one of these poorly rendered
You did it,
PS2
guys.
assets, my day gets worse. I am trying to be less judgmental.
I don't like
of other
Cybertrucks
drivers,
either, bro. I
but
feel you.
honestly, it's an uphill battle that usually goes like this.
Okay.
That driver is also a child of God.
Okay.
Just a really stupid one with no spatial awareness.
I feel you, bro.
I never flip people off, though, no matter how stupid they are.
Really?
I do, however,
I'd be flipping
have an
people off.
alternative.
Ah,
I
thumbs
think it's
down.
much more effective. I'm not mad, just disappointed. But hey, not everyone can be a professional F1 driver, but we can all do our best to observe road safety
I
laws
agree.
and drive courteously.
There we go.
Let's all do our part to avoid the horrors. And if
Ooh.
I catch any of you driving recklessly, I might have to take the law into my own hands.
Oh no, not the Mario Kart green turtle shells. Oh no. Everybody's dead.
If I had only obeyed road safety laws!
All right. That was Haminations. Driving still sucks, and I gotta agree with him. Driving sucks. I don't like driving. Anytime that I gotta drive, man, it's probably not the greatest thing for me. And do not ask me to do a road trip. Anything over 3.5 hours, I'm tapping out on. I'm good. I don't want to drive for that long. So yeah, Haminations, pretty darn accurate.